My name is Charles. I'm a combat veteran. I deal with PTSD, traumatic brain injury, a couple other things, physical stuff. But I have a hard time dealing with my stress and my depression, which I don't really talk about. I don't want to talk about, I deal with it by just shutting off when it comes to my own health and my own mind and my own spirit. I just shut off. It's easier to be distracted. It's easier to be on our phone and watching a couple videos than it is to address our real issues. And so the reason I'm doing this is because I believe that there's a lot of people out there that feel the same way that I do. And if I can help you guys, I can help me. If that makes any sense. Because I can't help myself on my own. I can't do it for me because I don't care enough about myself to follow through and do it for me. So I have to make it bigger. And I really think that maybe that's the secret to accomplishing our goals and making a difference and being something. Maybe we have to dream big. Maybe we have to create something that seems so impossible. But no, at the end, we're helping other people, and that will drive us to get something accomplished. I hear everybody talk about discipline. Oh, well, you gotta have discipline. And I agree, discipline is important. Sometimes it's hard to have discipline when you don't give a shit about yourself. It's hard to have discipline when it's hard to just get up in the morning. The New York Times did a story on my unit, and we have one of the highest rates in the entire military of suicide. And I think it's because we lose who we are and we lose our purpose. And I need something bigger than me. I decided to challenge myself because ever since I was little, I've been overweight and I've had issues with getting into shape. And I used to think it was just because, maybe it was the workout routine, or maybe it was, because I just couldn't stick to a program, but I started to realize that the reason I can't follow through is because I've never done it for something bigger than myself. And I know that sounds stupid. You should be able to motivate yourself and get yourself to the gym. But when you deal with depression and you deal with trauma and you deal with things that cause you to hate yourself, when you look at yourself in the mirror every day and you hate what's looking back, when you look at yourself in the mirror and you are just disgusted with what it is that you see looking back at you, it's hard to justify doing it for yourself. When I went to Iraq and in combat, I knew that I was doing something for a purpose. I was doing something to help others. And that's why I was able to go through all the things that I went through, because when you are helping somebody else or doing it for somebody else, it's easy to see the purpose behind it. But when you start doing things for yourself, when you don't even believe in yourself at times, it's hard to follow through because you don't care about your own life or you don't care about yourself. And so I decided to start a challenge to spend 365 days recording my battle with weight loss. And I think it's more than that. It's not just a battle with weight loss. It's not just a battle with getting fit, but it's a battle against myself. It is to change my way of thinking, to change how I feel about myself and depression, to change my outlook, I guess. It's easy to say that you're supposed to be disciplined, make yourself do it. But how can you be disciplined when you can barely get out of bed in the morning, when you can barely go on? Sometimes I wonder about that. You know, I've been to several funerals. My friends who came back from the war and committed suicide. Some of the people you look at and you're like, man, these guys were super strong. Like, I'm not that strong. How the fuck am I supposed to make it? Keep going. So I want to dedicate this journey to them, because they gave the ultimate sacrifice for this country. You know, they put their lives on the line, the guys that died in battle, and even the ones that came home afterwards and just couldn't keep going. We all need a purpose. We all need something bigger than ourselves. And so, I think that's why we're given such big dreams. Because we're meant to help other people. And if we have big dreams, maybe then it'll push us to accomplish them. For those of us that deal with depression and that deal with just the struggles of life and the stresses and the issues, I want to be someone that you can look up to. I want to be someone that you can follow and help you get to where you want to go with your goals. And so I'm going to take this journey, and I don't know if I'll make it. I don't know if I'll make it to the end. The first day is always easy. It's the 10th day, the 30th day. For a whole year that's a pretty big thing to try to dedicate yourself to, but every single day I'm going to work out. I'm going to eat healthy. I'm not going to drink alcohol. I'll only drink water, coffee, tea, and a diet soda every once in a while. Not going to eat at fast food restaurants. If I eat out at a restaurant, because inevitably I'm going to have to go eat at a restaurant at some point, I order salad. And I'm going to follow my journey. I need to lose 30 pounds. But I think at the end of this journey, when all's said and done, really it's not going to be about the weight loss. This journey, that's just part of the journey. I really think it's going to be a complete change in my mindset and personality, and I'm ready for the battles. There's going to be battles. I know there are. There's battles every day. But it's time to take those battles head on. And when I'm done with this journey, I'm going to post each one of these videos one day at a time so that you guys have someone to go through the fire with. I don't have anyone to go through the fire with. But if I can be that for you, and I can help you go through the fire, and you can stick with it with me, then I know I'm doing this for the right reason.